What if the most dangerous place in the Amazon rainforest wasn't the jungle, but the water running silently through it? The Amazon River looks peaceful from above. Its surface moves slowly beneath the tropical sun. But beneath that calm surface is a completely different world. A world of predators, powerful currents, hidden hunters, and animals fighting every day to survive. Here, a creature can disappear beneath the water in seconds. A fish can become a predator can become prey, and even the smallest mistake can change everything. This is the Amazon rainforest. And this is the story of survival along one of the most extraordinary rivers on Earth, deep inside South America. The Amazon River cuts through one of the largest and most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet, the forest. Surrounding it is alive. Birds move through the canopy. Monkeys travel between the trees. Sloths remain almost motionless above the forest floor, and along the riverbanks, countless animals depend on the water for food and survival. But the river does not belong to any one species. It belongs to everyone, and that means competition is everywhere. One of the most famous predators in these waters is the black caiman. May remain almost completely still for long periods of time, waiting for an opportunity. Only its eyes and nostrils may be visible above the surface. To another animal, the river can look completely safe, but appearances can be misleading. Young animal approaching the water may not understand the danger. It may simply want to drink, and that is exactly when the predator is waiting. The caiman's greatest advantage is patience. It does not need to chase everything it sees. Instead, it waits, it watches, and it conserves its energy until the right moment arrives. But the black caiman is not the only hunter in the Amazon. Another predator moves through these waters with a completely different strategy: the giant river otter. At first glance, it may not look particularly dangerous, but these animals are highly social and extremely effective hunters. They live in family groups and communicate with a variety of sounds. Together, they search the river for fish, and cooperation gives them a major advantage. While one animal searches an area, others remain nearby. When fish attempt to escape, the otters can react quickly. For them, hunting is not simply about strength, it is about teamwork. But even a successful hunter has something to fear, because in the Amazon, the food chain is rarely simple. A fish may hunt smaller fish. The fish may be hunted by an otter. The otter may avoid a caiman, and the caiman itself may face competition from something much larger. The river is constantly changing. During the rainy season, water levels can rise dramatically. The river expands into the surrounding forest. Trees that normally stand on dry land can become surrounded by water. This creates an entirely new environment. And for many animals, it is an opportunity. Fish can move deeper into the flooded forest. They can travel between trees. They can find food that would normally be impossible to reach. Some fish even depend on the seasonal flooding of the forest. One of the most unusual examples is the arapaima. This enormous freshwater fish can grow to impressive sizes. It is built for life in the Amazon, but there is something particularly unusual about it. The arapaima can breathe air. When oxygen levels in the water become low, it can rise to the surface and take a breath. That means the animal can survive in conditions that would be difficult for many other fish. But coming to the surface also creates a risk. Every time an animal breaks the surface, it becomes visible. And in the Amazon, being visible can be dangerous. Along the riverbanks, another animal is waiting: the jaguar. Jaguars are powerful predators, but unlike many big cats, they are extremely comfortable around water. They can swim across rivers, they can move through flooded forests, and they are capable of hunting animals that other big cats might avoid. A jaguar walking silently along the riverbank may look like it is simply exploring, but it is constantly searching, listening, watching, waiting for movement, and one of its most remarkable abilities is its powerful bite. Jaguars are capable of attacking prey with incredible force. This makes them especially dangerous in the Amazon, where many animals live close to the water. But the jungle has another secret. Sometimes, the danger is not coming from a predator. Sometimes, it comes from the environment itself. The Amazon rainforest receives enormous amounts of rainfall. Water can rise rapidly, rivers can become stronger, paths disappear, and familiar territory can suddenly look completely different. For animals that depend on a specific area, these changes can create serious challenges. Young animals face the greatest risks. They are still learning where to find food, where to hide, which sounds mean danger, and which animals should be avoided. This is where survival becomes a lesson. Young monkey watches its mother carefully. She knows which branches are safe. She knows where food can be found, and she knows when a strange sound means it is time to move. The young monkey may not understand the danger immediately, but by following its mother, it learns. This is how knowledge travels through generations, not through words, but through observation, through experience, and sometimes through mistakes. High above the river, another Amazon specialist is moving through the forest, the harpy eagle, one of the most powerful eagles in the world. It has adapted to life in the rainforest canopy. Its enormous talons allow it to capture animals living among the trees. Monkeys and sloths can become targets, but hunting in the rainforest is not easy. The canopy is dense, branches block the view, leaves create shadows, and prey can disappear almost instantly. The harpy eagle must rely on extraordinary vision and precision. 1. Movement can reveal an animal hiding among the leaves, and when the eagle decides to attack, it can move with remarkable speed. But the rainforest is not a place where predators always win. Sometimes prey escapes, sometimes a hunter makes a mistake, and sometimes the hunted animal survives simply because it noticed the danger a second earlier. That second can mean everything near the water. Schools of fish move together. This is another survival strategy. There is safety in numbers. A predator trying to attack one fish may suddenly find hundreds moving in different directions. Confusion can create an opportunity to escape, but some Amazon fish have developed something even more unusual. Piranhas, they have become famous around the world because of their reputation, but the reality is more complicated. Piranhas are opportunistic feeders. They can eat fish, insects, fruits, and other available food. And when conditions change, they can become highly competitive. During periods when food is limited, every opportunity matters. For the animals living along the Amazon, this is the reality of life. There is no permanent safety. There is only temporary survival. Peaceful riverbank can become dangerous within seconds. A quiet forest can suddenly erupt with warning calls. Bird flying overhead may reveal a predator below, and a shadow beneath the water may be something that no animal wants to meet. Yet despite all this danger, life continues. The Amazon is not simply a place of predators. It is an ecosystem built on balance. Every species has a role. Predators control populations. Herbivores spread seeds, fish transport nutrients. Birds connect different parts of the forest. Even animals that seem insignificant can influence the entire ecosystem. Remove one species, and the consequences can spread. That is why the Amazon is so extraordinary. Millions of living creatures are connected, and every day, they are making decisions that affect their chances of survival. Should they cross the river? Should they remain hidden? Should they search for food? Should they run? Or should they fight? For humans, these decisions may seem simple. For an animal in the Amazon, they can mean the difference between surviving another day and becoming part of the forest's food chain. As evening arrives, the rainforest begins to change. The temperature drops, the light fades, and the sounds of the jungle become louder. Birds disappear into the canopy. Monkeys settle into safer locations. Fish continue moving beneath the surface, and predators become active. The black caiman waits. The jaguar begins searching. The giant river otters remain together. And somewhere, beneath the dark water, countless creatures continue their struggle. Tomorrow, the cycle will begin again. Another hunt, another escape, another lesson, another chance to survive. Because in the Amazon rainforest, survival does not belong to the strongest animal. It belongs to the animal that can adapt. The animal that can learn, the animal that can recognize danger before it is too late. The Amazon River may look calm from the surface, but underneath, an entire world is fighting to survive, and that is what makes the Amazon one of the most fascinating places on Earth. World where every sound has meaning, every shadow could hide a predator, and every moment could be the moment that changes everything.